Well, hello everybody. It's Stay4, and today begins episode 4 of our YouTube Let's Play. So, today I have quite a few things planned that I need to get done. Some little odds and ends and kind of get set up to make our new power generation system that we're going to do. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, one thing I noticed, or maybe you noticed too, is that it takes a little bit of effort to feed our pup. You know, every time that he starts to get low, we have to come over here, feed him some of this rotten flesh, or, you know, any other meat products that he may enjoy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get him a dog bowl. Now, what a dog bowl does is it allows you to teach him where the dog bowl is, and then he'll just automatically eat whenever he gets below 60 on his health bar. Let me show you. Like right now, he's in the 90s, like 97. But whenever he gets below 60, he'll go ahead and eat there. So we're going to go ahead and make a dog bowl for him. To do that, it's quite easy. Just take a bone, surround it by iron, and you're going to get your dog bowl. So we get our dog food bowl here. Now what we do is we'll just find a good spot to place it. Let's just place it right over here. There we are. And then let's get our dog over here to kind of teach him where it is. So we're going to throw, it opens up a little inventory. You've got 6 slots in here, so you can stack up any number of food source items that your dog can eat. Just throw them in here. So we're going to go ahead and bring him over here. Here we are. And then we'll just push him up on here and make him sit a couple times on it. And that should teach him where the dog bowl is. Now we can just leave him there and he'll eat whenever he is so hungry. Now you can put him into wander mode if you so choose with an arrow. You can just right click on him with an arrow. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let him sit there for a while. You know, just kind of chill out. That's what my dog does, you know. Every day that I stream or I'm doing YouTube videos, he just like lays down and like just kind of chills. And then he goes and eats and, you know, takes his nap and everything. But anyways, so the next items that we're going to make, another thing that I noticed is our inventory is very, very small. I run out of inventory every single time, way too quick whenever I go mining. So let's expand it. And you might be like, well, expand your inventory. What are you talking about? Well, not particularly expand it, but what we're going to do is we're going to make some backpacks, which are part of forestry. So in order to do that, we need some string. We're going to need some wool. We're going to have to make a few chests. So let's just grab 4 pieces of wood here. And we'll just go ahead and put these up into planks. Let's go make a couple chests. Pretty easy. Here we go. Grab this. Perfect. Alright, so now we got a couple chests. We've got our wool. We've got our string. Next thing we're going to need is some iron ingots. And we're also going to need some smooth stone because I'm going to make 2 different types of chests. As you can see, I moved some stuff around a little bit in here. I got it. Went ahead and macerated up all the items that we got. We got a good amount of copper going on. We got a good amount of tin. We got some iron. I ended up getting about 3 more diamonds down there. There's still lots to explore. Lots to explore. There we go. We still got a lot to explore down in that cave. And here's what I'm going to do as far as the mining is concerned and the other semi-mundane tasks that are associated with any type of Let's Play. Anytime you see a half episode, like if you see like a 4.5 or a 5.5 or anything like that, or episode that has a half in it, it's basically going to be that. We're going to do all of our mining and everything on the half episodes, and then we'll do all our building and actual, you know, stuff that we do in a Let's Play in the full episode. So half episodes, expect, you know, that'll be where I do all my mining. Because usually what I do is I usually get up in the morning, I do a little bit of mining before I do any Let's Play, and then, you know, get everything together that I need to do. And then once the Let's Play is over with, I go ahead and, you know, continue on doing any type of mining, getting ready for the next one. So now that we've got our smooth stone, we've got our string, we've got some wool, got our chest, let's go ahead and bring up our backpacks. Type these in here. Now there's a whole bunch of different backpacks. There's apiarists backpacks, miners, diggers, foresters. These each hold different items. For instance, our miner's backpack will hold all our different types of ores in it. Our digger's backpacks will hold all of our different types of like cobblestone, dirt, gravel, etc. All that type of stuff. Foresters is, of course, you know, for any type of like wood or seeds or anything like that that you get. Hunter's backpack. I'm sure you guys can figure that out. That's for all like the meats and everything. And then you can upgrade them later on, which we'll definitely get into. And then builder's backpack is, of course, for any type of building items. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and make our miner's backpack. Our miner's backpack is just 2 pieces of wool, 4 pieces of string, and 2 pieces of iron on each side. So we'll go ahead and put 4 pieces of wool. 2 pieces of string. Oh, and I think I forgot. Let's take a look at this again. It's 4 pieces of string. See? I'm already screwing it up. We'll just go ahead and do this with NEI. If you don't know, whenever you bring up a recipe in NEI, you can hit this question mark if you have your crafting table already open, and it'll give you this kind of cool looking overlay that allows you to see exactly where stuff is supposed to go. So there we go. We got our first backpack. We got our miner's backpack, and I'll explain to you how these kind of work here. And then we're going to do another one. We're going to change it out. We're going to put smooth stone in here, and then 4 pieces of string. And we're going to get our digger's backpack. So now we have a digger's and a miner's backpack. Now, whenever you throw an item on the ground, or you pick an item up like you're mining it or anything like that, they're going to automatically get sorted into these bags. Alright, there's a couple different options. Let's throw them onto our hotbar here. Now, oops. If you shift right click on the ground, see how now it has a lock symbol on it. Now it has an up arrow and down arrow. Let's explain what each of these do. If it's locked, it will not pick up any items. Alright? The up arrow, I think that sets priority for it to pick up items. I don't know. The down arrow will feed items from your backpack to your inventory. So for instance, if I have a whole bunch of cobble in my digger's backpack and I have a stack of cobble in my hotbar here, it'll keep this stack completely full as long as there's items in our actual digger's backpack. I'm gonna have to look at what the up arrow does. I guess I haven't really looked at that. And then of course, if you want to empty your backpack, let's go ahead and bring it up here. We'll right click on the ground. Let's throw some cobble up in here. What you can do to empty it, very nice and easy, is as you can see we don't have any cobble in here right now. If you shift right click right onto any type of inventory, it'll go ahead and empty the contents of that backpack into your chest. Very nice and easy. Very nice and easy. So now we have our backpack, so we have a little bit more as far as storage is concerned. Now what I do with my digger's backpack is I always put it on the resupply mode. So, you know, if I just shift clicked it, I could probably see what this is. Receiving mode. So I guess this just sets priority if you have more than one backpack. Is my guess. I guess I haven't really used it in that mode, so I guess I don't really know. But anyways, so now that we've got our backpacks all set up, the next thing that I want to do is start getting into some Red Power 2 machines. Now, I went and harvested quite a bit of clay. If you take a look out here, all of our clay is now gone out of this little lake here. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a red alloy furnace. So to do that, we need some brick. So there we go. We've got about 16 brick going on. And to make a red alloy furnace, you just put brick in the different, or in the same pattern as a furnace, then you get an alloy furnace. Now what the alloy furnace does, it allows us to make some of the different items associated with Red Power 2. Opens up this furnace. It just works like any other regular furnace. Go ahead and put some charcoal in here. But the first items I want to make is I'm going to need to make some red dough, or I'm going to have to make some silicone bowls, and I'm also going to have to make some blue alloy ingots and red alloy ingots as well. So we're going to grab some copper and we're going to grab a bit of nickelite. Now it's a 4-to-1 ratio, 4 nickelite per copper to make blue alloy ingots. And I think this is what it is. Oh wait, no, this one's iron. That's for red alloy ingots. So there we go. Oh wait, no. Oh my gosh, I'm completely off. It's silver. Oh, I'm completely off on what I'm... see, sometimes I just confuse my own self. So we need silver. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Throw this in here. Beautiful, beautiful. So we go ahead and throw our silver. And again, 4-to-1 ratio is going to... it's going to take 4 nickelite for every silver that it uses, and it's going to give us these blue alloy ingots. These blue alloy ingots are used in all of the bluetricity components, like we're going to end up making, you know, some battery boxes and things like that. So we need to go ahead and make a few of these because I want to start getting into some of the Red Power 2 machines, and the reason I'm going to do that is because our energy system, the solar panels that I'm going to end up doing, are going to require us to make some Red Power 2 machines to kind of do it. We're going to need a deployer, a filter, things like that we're going to end up needing for our water mill setup. We're also going to end up needing some brass for brass pipes, and brass is made in an alloy furnace as well. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and get a few blue alloy ingots here real quick. Just get about 6 of them or so, and then we'll throw this stuff out of here. That should work just well. Now the other thing that we're going to have to make in here is we're going to have to make some silicone bowls. Now you might be asking, well, what are silicone bowls? Silicone bowls are used in order to make wafers. So we have a bit of sand still. So let's go ahead and throw this in here. We just put some coal in with some sand, take this out, and 8 coal plus 8 sand is going to give us 1 silicone bowl. Alright, it's going to give us 1 silicone bowl. Now it's getting dark here, so let's go ahead and go to sleep here real quick. Here we are. Let me go to sleep. Beautiful. Beautiful. And of course, after our 5-second nap, we are all sorts of refreshed. So we'll come back over here, and here we go. We've already got a couple silicone bowls going on. Now, this is only going to make 3 of them, but that's going to be more than enough. Now, silicone bowls in themselves don't really do anything. It's just a crafting component. So here we are. We've got 3 silicone bowls. Now, how do we cut these up? Well, this is where we make our saw. So what we need is 2 diamonds. We're going to need 2 pieces of iron, which I already had some on me, but, you know. Anyways, we'll grab that, and we need some sticks. So we put some sticks in here, we put 2 diamonds, and we put 2 pieces of iron. This gives us our diamond handsaw. Now, in order to cut silicone bowls, you do need a diamond handsaw, and all you have to do is just place it in here, and you get these silicone wafers. Alright, silicone wafers, and we now have 48 of them. These are used in many of the recipes that are associated with Red Power 2, so go ahead and get these. And the wafers themselves aren't what you want. You're going to have to use either blue dope wafers or red dope wafers. Red ones are obviously made with redstone, blue are made with nickelite. So, there you go. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Now, the next thing that I'm going to want to make is I'm going to want to make some solar panels. Solar panels with Red Power 2 are basically how we get energy. And I don't know why I'm putting them in here. We want them actually in here. So, again, same ratio, 4 nickelite per 1 wafer is going to go ahead and give you a blue doped wafer. So as soon as this gets crafted up here, there we go. We got our first blue doped wafer. And the reason why I'm making 8 of them, because 8 of them surrounding 1 blue alloy ingot is going to get us a solar panel. So we'll kind of let that go here for a second. And when this is all crafted up, or when this is all furnaced up here, I'll come back and we'll start making our first items with Red Power 2's Bluetricity. So I'll be back here in just a minute. Alright, that is now all done. As you can see, I went ahead and got a few more blue alloy ingots, and I decided to double the amount of blue doped wafers we had, so I can go ahead and make 2 solar panels instead of just 1. So here's what we do. In order to make a solar panel, very easy. You just go 8 blue doped wafers around here. Oops. Screwed that up, put a blue alloy ingot in here, and you get a solar panel. A solar panel is just one way to generate electricity or bluetricity in Red Power 2, so let's go ahead and grab those. So now that we have 2 solar panels, we need a place to store that energy so we don't kind of waste it. Alright, now these only work in the daytime, just like IC2 solar panels, they only work during the day. So we're going to go ahead and craft ourselves our first battery box. Alright, to make a battery box, let's just go ahead and throw it up in here. It's not the same as a, well, it's very similar to the battery box of IC2. Alright, just different crafting recipe. So as you can see, we need 3 pieces of iron, we need a blue alloy ingot, a wooden plank, and then some batteries. To make batteries, you need 6 pieces of nickelite, and then 2 pieces of copper and a piece of tin. So let's go ahead and throw these in here. We'll just go like this, like that, and we need a few batteries. We need 4 in order to make what it is that we are trying to make, which is a battery box. So let's just go ahead and throw 4 in here, 4 in here, 4 in there, and get our 4 BT batteries. There we go. Now we just needed 1 blue alloy ingot, 3 pieces of iron, which I don't have on me. Let's go over and grab those, and then a wooden plank, excuse me. So grab that out of here, and then over here I've got some wooden planks still stored up, so we just need 1, so we'll just grab 1 here real quick. And now we have all the necessary materials to go ahead and make ourselves a battery box. So we just go like that, 3 pieces of iron with a blue alloy ingot in there, gives us our first battery box. So we have a battery box, we've got solar panels. Now the next thing that I want to make is a blue electric furnace. It's very similar to our alloy furnace here, except the fact that our blue electric alloy furnace is going to, blue electric, there we go, blue electric alloy furnace. To make that, we need 5 pieces of brick, pretty easy, 2 iron, and a blue alloy ingot. This is just a powered version of the alloy furnace that we currently have, and it runs a little bit faster, so we're going to go ahead and do that here. So 5 pieces of brick, beautiful. Throw 1 of these down here, and then we need a piece of iron on each side. Gets us our first machine of Red Power 2. So now we've got our battery box solar panels and blue electric furnace. Alright, now we need to go ahead and get some actual cabling. We need some electric cabling in order to run to these solar panels and everything. So let me go ahead and grab one more of these blue alloy cables here. Just go ahead and throw this in here. Let this get done. And in order to make the cabling, we just go ahead and put 3 of these blue alloy ingots in here and surround it by wool. Alright, and it looks like we're not going to have enough wool either. We might. And we get the blue alloy wire. Blue alloy wire works very similar to red alloy wire, which I haven't gotten into yet, but I'll kind of demonstrate exactly how that works. And we'll get one more of these, and kind of while we're waiting on that, I've got my shears here. Let's go see if we can find some sheep to shear here real quick. I've got a couple over here. You're going to use a lot of wool when you're using blue electricity, because in order to make that cable and all that type of stuff. So let's see, do we have 6? We do. We do. Alright, absolutely beautiful. So let's go in here, and then we're going to grab one more set of cabling, so we have 24. Just go in a line down here with the blue alloy ingots. Grab our 6 pieces of wool here. Beautiful. So now we have this. Now let's go ahead and set this up. Basically what we can do is we can get rid of this now. We're not going to use this anymore. And we can set up where we want our actual whole system to kind of get set up. So what I'm thinking right now is that we put this right here. And then we're going to put our alloy furnace right next... Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. We want our blue electric alloy furnace right next to it. Just like so. Okay? Now, in order to kind of get power to this, we're going to go outside here, and we're going to kind of be clearing up our wall here a little bit. Don't worry. It will get fixed. Not to worry one little bit. And then we're going to pillar up here real quick. Just kind of pillar up here. There we go. And we want a place to, like, put our solar panels. So what I'm going to do here is just kind of throw our solar panels up on top. We'll just throw our solar panels right up on top. So we'll go like this, 1 and 2, and they connect to each other, so you do not have to have a blue alloy cable on each of these. You can just put it on one, and we're just going to go over here, and then we're going to start running this down. Alright, so to run this down, we're just going to go like this, and kind of go down. Let's just pop down here, and we're going to run this down all the way into our battery box. Now let's go ahead and sleep for the night. And you might be asking, well, now you got this ugly hole in your wall. Don't worry. We shall fix it. Not one big deal is given. I was going to say something else, but I decided not to. So here we go. So we come over here, and as you can see, this is going to start slowly but surely getting power. Again, we only have 2 solar panels up there, so it'll take a little bit of time, but not too bad. So next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take these wood blocks that I have, and I'm going to cut them up into panels. You can do that with any saw. Go ahead and grab, and there's different tiers of these saws. There's stone, iron. You can make some out of rubies. Diamond is by far the highest tier, and that's why I got that right away, is because we needed to cut those silicone wafers. And we're going to cut these down. As you can see, we're now panels, and then we go all the way down to wood covers. Wood covers are the thinnest, and that's all we really need. So we're going to kind of cover this up here. Just go like this. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we can do the same thing on the inside as well, and not have too big a problem. So if we go like that. Now, one little problem is that you can see that our glass panes don't really connect into that. And I thought that would happen. I might have to think of something else to on how to run these. I might have to think of another way to run these. I thought they might connect up, but I guess not. So we'll just go like this, go like that. Beautiful. And it'll look a little janky for a couple minutes until I kind of figure out exactly how I want this to run. And then we can do the same thing with the wooden plank. We can go ahead and grab this wooden plank here, kind of cut it up. It goes into slabs, wooden plank slab here first, then it goes into panel, and then it goes into cover. Covers are just the thinnest, and that's what I usually use to cover up any unsightly blemish so that you don't see it from the outside. But there we go. There we go. That's how it's going to be for right now until I kind of figure out exactly how I want to rerun this. Not really quite sure. Not really quite sure. I honestly thought that these would end up connecting in. Maybe if we replace the plane or the panel down. I doubt it'll work, but you know, we'll try it. We'll try it. See if replacing the panel down does it, because it doesn't register as a full block, so it may not. No, it won't. Okay. Well, we'll leave that like that for now. It doesn't look too bad. You can't even really notice that, but we're gonna probably end up running this a little bit differently. And you know what? I think I already know exactly how I'm going to run it. Let me try this out here, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I am back, and the solution I decided to do was to actually move those machines over into this corner because we have it a little bit differently designed over here. This will help it go. But one thing, these are all panels right here, and of course the blue alloy wire won't go ahead and run up panels. Won't run up your panels like that. It'll run up the sides of them, but it won't run up the inside here. Like, no matter how hard I try to put that there, it's just not going to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave there, and we're going to make some jacketed cable. Alright, to make some jacketed cable, basically what you do is you take blue alloy ingots. I went ahead and made myself up a couple more here, and then let's surround it by cobblestone panels or any type, or covers. Alright, just go ahead and surround your stuff by covers here. There we go, and we get this cobblestone jacketed blue wire. Alright, let's just go ahead and grab all three here and kind of take this stuff back out. Alright, and in order to get this running straight up, this works a lot like IC2 wire. Let's go ahead and sleep here real quick. Oh, they're going to come and break down my door. Hey. Don't be breaking down my door. There we go. So how we're going to run this is kind of run it just like so. And we can get rid of this. I think we can. Just go like that and kind of run this straight up here. And this will allow us to cover it up and we won't even notice that it's there. So let's pop up here. Kind of run this up here. There we go. Go like this. Go like that. We're going to throw some blue alloy cable right here. And then one more piece. Just like that. Perfect. So now that connects right into here. And it's going to run all the way down. Right. Ooh. Guess I placed a piece right there for some reason. It's going to run all the way down right into our battery box. As you can see, our battery box is starting to get power again because that'll connect right up. Now to cover this up so we don't even see it, we're going to go ahead and put these wood covers that we made a little bit earlier just in here, just like so. Go like that and just make sure you kind of place them right. There you are. You can't even tell that we were there. Now on the outside, we're going to have a little bit showing, but that won't be that big a deal. That will not be too big a deal at all. And how we can kind of cover up even some more of it is we'll just kind of go like this. Put some covers in here, like so. And then, well, we might cover it up like here too. Might cover it up here as well. There we go. Just kind of cover that up here just a little bit. And then all you have showing is just this little part right here. Not too big a deal at all. Not too big a deal at all. But now we have power coming down into our battery box. So we're going to get a good amount of power kind of started to go in here. Like that. And then this is also going to start getting power because it's adjacent to the battery box. You don't actually have to run the wire if you don't want to. But give it a little bit of time to kind of generate up some power. Again, we only have 2 solar panels up here. But now we can go ahead and use our blue electric alloy furnace instead of having to rely on coal or charcoal. And go ahead and get that done here. So that's that. Now, the next item that I want to kind of make is something to make our life a little bit easier as far as our mining is concerned. So let's go ahead and dump out some of our inventory here. We'll just kind of throw some stuff in here. There we go. We'll take the zombie flesh, or the rotten flesh, excuse me, out of there. Just throw this stuff. There we go. Just kind of throw it all in here just for the time being. And we'll toss this back into our little puppy's dog dish. As you can see, he'll start eating some more. He's getting down into the 60s now, and as soon as he drops below 60, he'll go ahead and eat. Let's clean up outside as well. Clean up this little ugliness going on here from us playing on it, but you won't even really notice it. I mean, you got that little bit of and you can change that to a different kind of panel if you wanted to too. You could go ahead and change it if you wanted to, but cobble for right now. I mean, I had quite a bit of cobble on me, might as well use cobble covers, you know, easy peasy. Alright, the next item that I'm going to make is actually something from Equivalent Exchange. Now, the reason why for this is to kind of help our job as far as finding diamonds is concerned a little bit easier. So the first thing I need to do is we're going to need some charcoal. Now, we still got some charcoal on us. We're going to make covalence dust. Alright, so to make covalence dust, there's 3 different tiers, and we're going to make the first 2 tiers. To make the very first tier, all you need is 8 pieces of cobble and 1 piece of charcoal. Okay, we got that. Next tier is just a piece of iron plus a piece of redstone. Okay, so we need a piece of iron plus a piece of redstone. I think we can handle that. Here we are. Grab that, and then we're also going to need a piece of iron. We already got it. And we got the cobble on us, and we've got a piece of charcoal. Beautiful. Now, for the first tier, it used to be you could use coal, but you have to use charcoal now. It's charcoal now. Coal will not work on it for some reason. I guess it changed it around. So now we got covalence dust, tier 1. This is tier 1 of the stuff. Next thing we're going to get is the tier 2 stuff. Here we go. Get the light blue stuff going on. And we're just going to throw a stick in here and surround it by the first tier. Like so. And we get this thing called a divining rod. Now this is the first tier of the divining rod. How this kind of works is when you right click on something, it's going to suggest the actual value of stuff around it. Like that's 1, it's 8, so there's probably, you know, some what would be 8? I don't know, something down there. But anyways, we're gonna upgrade this to tier 2 because the tier 2 one gives you a little bit more options as far as, you know, usability is concerned. Now this does use EMC, so it is going to use a little bit of like right now it'll probably use our charcoal out of our inventory, but it makes life so easy. Alright, so here we go. Grab this, and as you can see, it's a 16 by 3 by 3 area that it does, and you can do 3 by 3 by 3 area. Let's just go over here, 16 by 3 by 3. We right click on it. Divining rod suggests a value about 1. Best found is 1. As we know, dirt, cobblestone, all that type of stuff is all worth 1, so that's all there is within a 16 by 3 by 3 area there. But this will help us when we go down to the depths to kind of you know, sort out where diamonds are and everything like that, because you'll see big numbers start to pop up if you're in the area of diamonds within 16 blocks. It helps you save a little bit of time if you're shaft mining, or even if you're spelunking, kind of see if there's any diamonds in the area or anything like that. So I'm not going to make the third tier. There is a third tier that even extends the range more. I'm not going to make the third tier quite yet, just because, as you can see, I only got 6 diamonds and I've already got another project kind of planned out. And the next project that I'm actually going to do will be on the next episode. We're going to go ahead and go mine some obsidian, and then we're going to go ahead and get our philosopher's stone and all that type of stuff made here as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're already closing in on the half-hour mark. Jeez, it goes real quick, doesn't it? Sure, it goes real quick. But we got our first Red Power 2 machine set up, so I'm happy with that. We've got our battery box. As you can see, it's already charging. Our blue electric alloy furnace is already going. So we're going to start filling up this battery here very, very quickly. So any type of future Red Power 2 items that we need to make, it's going to go quite quickly. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you very kindly for stopping by, and hope you enjoyed this episode. And again, half episodes coming up. Any type of half episode you see, like 4.5, 5.5, anything like that, is just going to be a mining and more mundane tasks, you know, going out, getting food, stuff like that. You know, just because it's the stuff I show always on the live stream, but it doesn't translate as well over to YouTube. But I'm still going to do it because quite a few of you guys have said, you know, show it all. So half episodes are what is going to have the mining and everything. But take care now, and we'll see you later.